Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We were just going to talk to Vicar Max. Let's talk to Vicar Max, shall we?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Oh, I know how to get out of town. And yes, I did pound 10 ounces of water in 10 seconds. I drink a lot of water. 10 ounces every 2 hours, at least. I actually drink a lot more in the mornings. But anyway, how'd you know I'm an outsider? I mean, he probably knows everyone in town. He's the vicar. Come on. Anyway, Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What?
Yep.
I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
I'm putting her up to it, sir. Anyway, Reed wants to cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters in some kind of scheme to get them to come back.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you.
I'm not sure the power does that, actually.
Always has, if you believe the talk.
Anyway, so what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
That's one thing that makes this game so nice compared to Starfield and even to Fallout 4 is there's a lot of ways to solve problems in this game. And you'll see that as we go through this particular, tutorial world. Hoppusfoots? Acrefoots? What are we looking at? I only drink European freedom units. I'm trying to think of how many liters 10 ounces will be. It doesn't matter. It's probably 400 milliliters, something like that. Anyway, is that even possible to bring people back together?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
That's all right. I can take care of myself. But anyway, why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts.
As one does.
I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Money, you say? Well, tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Why do I have a map to this place anyway? Nah, it doesn't matter. Sure, I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I'm here all the time. I never sleep. I don't have a home even. It doesn't matter if it's 2 a.m. or otherwise. I will be here. All right, cool. So I have another quest. Pardon me. All right, what else were we doing in this crazy land of make-believe and wonderment? We are doing that. We're also looking for this. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we haven't gotten those from this factory yet. I should go do that. It's just a little more experience and a little more money, so you might as well. Up, 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 up.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
Hey there, Abernathy.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Uh-huh. You said not plagued. Can you tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist?
Yes?
Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Hey, you're lucky your pots are in one piece, sir. After me entering your domicile. Anyway, I'm here for some money. Also, you're positive. I'm pretty sure you said something about plague.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything.
Yeah.
Maybe I said vague.
Yeah.
You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick.
Yeah, maybe you have plague.
Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
All right. Why not? Why shouldn't I do that?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you?
Maybe.
Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
A turn, huh? Are you looking for a 180, a 360? What you need?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracite tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
All right, sure. Why not?
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
My spleen! Anyway, I need your gravesite fees because I'm a dick.
Silas knows, doesn't he?
Yep.
That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here.
My
See?
man.
I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
All right, cool. I could ask why he trusts me, but he's probably pretty desperate. I don't think we need to really pry any further than that. Come on, Parvati. We gotta go and track someone else down. And then we get to talk to someone who's real fun. You want to talk to someone who's real fun, don't you, folks? Of course you do. Up, up, up.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
These people are all like sad and things. The next person we talk to is going to be fun. Anyway, I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that?
Mm-hmm.
Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Well, you know, these aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Ah, Eugene. Yes, yes. Anyway, that's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting
I was
out of the
being
goodness of my
serious.
heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Yep, yep. So you said he shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, it must be tough.
Eugene wasn't family.
You just said he was. But you just...
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of
Oh.
death. I'm the one who found
As the
him,
crow
you see,
flies.
So I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
I see. Oh, what are they going to do, arrest this corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Well, anyway, so would have and you didn't, or...
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
You can get on with it, as some people would say. Very good. All right, we too shall get on with it. By leaving this town and going and talking to this fun person. If Lethal can find the way out of this building, he can do it. I believe in him. As foolish as that can be. Sometimes it's hard to tell what doors are doors, alright? It's not my fault. Especially when those doors are the size of an entire flippin' wall. This is not the side I wanted to be on. Thankfully, this game loads very quickly. I think when I first played this game, I was playing on a traditional platter drive. Of course, today I'm playing it on a non-volatile memory stick that you, of course, have an M2 slot. You know what those things are. Just an NVMe. I forget what the E stands for. It doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. What matters is it's super fast. Just like these load times. Thankfully, we still have these screens that have some goddamn personality on them, right? Unlike Starfield. That's really why I wanted to play this game, so I could go ahead and dunk on Starfield a bit more.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon?
Yes, sir.
Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Rifling stance, not really my thing. Anyway, you seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical, soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
And lies. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant.
You seen them?
Clattering about.
As I say, you saw them.
Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Well, anyway, if you need help in this whole resistance, I can help for a fee.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Sounds good to me. Anyway, proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
Was that on one of your quizzes there, Zeffy? Is that what it stands for? The Non-Volatile Memory Express? I guess it is one of those Express PCI ports or something like that. Either way, so what you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
They wouldn't.
The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. Sounds good. Anyway, Silas told me something about gravesite fees, and I'm here for that.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Yes, he's heard the calling and he's picking up the phone. Also mechanical repellent.
A stroke of inspiration from the law itself.
Yep.
Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
He gave us like 1 bit. Thank you. Level up, bitch. Let's see. What do we want now? Do we want more dialogue? More science? We can't really use science just yet, but I would like to get that up to 20. So why don't we just do half and half, shall we? Maybe a little more than that. Yeah, I'll do. Dialogue's pretty nice in this game. I definitely endorse it. Lockpick also. Well, can I just revert that a little bit? Let's get that up to like 30 with Intimidate, and then give me a little more of that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, no. Accept the charges. Thank you. Alright. So we got another thing to work on. Everyone's happy to see a new guy.
This is Yagami.
So they'll get new things. It was on your A+ that you had the NVMe question. That does sound right. Back when I took it, they didn't have NVMEs. They had questions about floppy drives, Seffy. Can you believe it? Oh yeah, that's our time dilation. Sorry about that. So of course over here we have our friendo.
Ah, he knows Brett.
Hey there, little guy.
Bet I could fix him up smart.
Fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
I could do it myself if I put my stuff into science. Why don't you just go ahead? Do it.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards, anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
And now he's named Jeremy. Wait. Don't you owe me something for the repairs?
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the concept of trade.
Give me something,
Spacer's
robot.
Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
That's good. Anyway, I'm done.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
If you repair him, he does not get a name. Which is unfortunate. But, we may see Jeremy again in the future, alright? Just maybe. Why don't we just go turn this in? We can get our free money. I like how we have the LEDs to guide us on these roads, by the way. Pretty nice. They got a track here like there's supposed to be something running on these. I've never seen anything run on any of these roads. Secret Jeremy ending. I don't think there's a yes man ending. Where'd he go? Man. Wait, what? One moment. Not the collector's die robot. Yeah, Ludwig, where the fuck did you go? Oh, there he is. He's so stealthy. He was walking around me this whole time. Turn to me.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I did. You don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case?
Yes, sir.
Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Yeah, I'll leave you to your bunk.
Passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical
That reminds me of something I need to do.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Okay, cool. I'll go look for it.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Because they don't poop. Anyway, I'll let you know if I find
On
it.
the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
They won't do that. Anyway, that reminds me of something. We can go ahead and switch out our companion's weapons, which I can't do right now because we don't have any extra ones. Or do we? I can't unequip it if I have it equipped. Let's go up here real quick. Why don't we go get that thing out of the lavatory? I don't remember what it is. It's probably dog shit, but, you know, it's worth taking a look. Yeah, LED roads, not for trains. It's for those zoomers. They love it. Why can't I move? They gotta have backlighting on their roads, otherwise they feel they feel anxious. It's gonna say insecure. That's different. They might feel insecure, but I don't think the LEDs are gonna help them.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
Anyway, where is it?
Cannery could use those extra hands.
A bundle.
Nothing we can do about
Where's
that.
the bundle spot? There we go. It's much easier with a mouse for me to do this stuff.
Zero-G.
Alright, I got a weapon. Is it actually a weapon? It's not actually a weapon. Maybe I need to deliver it to him and he'll fashion it into some sort of weapon. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp. I went at the wrong place again. God damn it, Lethal. Piece of dog shit. We can just walk around. We can just walk around. Through the graveyard. A lot of graves, a lot of tombs. Will that be relevant later? Maybe. Just maybe. Up, up, up. Surprised I didn't take fall damage there. This game loves to give you fall damage from very short falls. Ludwig, I found the Woppet. Turn to me.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Alright, I found the package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
Neat.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Alright, cool. Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Yeah, we'll do that. I think I already got that. Yeah, I do.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
He wouldn't do that.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Can you say that slower? I didn't really understand. So how am I supposed to get one of these?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Alright, I can probably do that. Is that something you can help with, Parvati?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such.
You just fixed up a robot not 10 minutes ago. Don't give me that.
My ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Uh-huh. Alright, anyway.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
That's right. Pour out a 40 for me if I don't come back. Modifications. So yes, we can also modify things. So if I wanted to make, for instance, this electrical, I cannot. So I'll go fuck myself. How about that? That's what that thing he gave us was. Oh, Magtazap. So I could put it on this gun if I wanted, which is the gun that she is currently using. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to open this, see what's inside. No one cares.
You're fast.
I am pretty fast. He's not looking in here, is he? Just close that door. Nothing bad happened. Anyway. We have a lot of other things to do. We could go talk to Silas real quick. Did we get all the fees? I can't remember. I think we did. Silas. Yes. We might as well go talk to Silas. It's on the way to do other things. We need to go talk to Adelaide. Get that part of the quest started. And then we'll go over to the geothermal plant where everything really comes to a head. Because we kind of need to do that to get our whole regulator and, you know, get off this sneaky little place. He should be over here. There he is.
Hey, Miss Parvati.
Over here.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
The hell are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here.
Uh-huh.
Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Alright. That's not my business. No, I'm sorry, Parvati, for whatever.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Uh-huh.
Something I can do for you?
Yes, I got your fees.
You run into any trouble?
Nope. Gonna say it's all done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Anyway, I went on my way for a lot of this.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Uh-huh. Alright. I was hoping for something more tangible, like money.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Yep. Goddamn right. Anyway, I don't need to tell you about Abernathy's illness. You kidding me? That's not information you need to know. That's between his doctor, who is me, and him. Alright, so yes, we need to go and deliver the message. That'll be over here. So we get to go and... We haven't squished anything for a long time. We need to get to the squishing. Which means I would need to find another melee weapon.
I
'Cause
used to
this-
skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
Mm-hmm.
I bet she was jealous.
This telescoping rod is alright, but we can do better. We can do much better. That right there is a primal up there. We're going to try to avoid them. So we'll just go over this way. They're just big old alien gorillas. We'll fight them eventually. It's not in our interest to do so. Your reward, 450 ammo. Which I will never use, but hey, that's probably 450 bits, right? Up, 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 up. There's some marauders. Very, very slim rewards for taking down marauders and everything else on this place. My feet got stuck. So it's usually in your interest not to actually fight them. This is a good way to die, especially on hard and supernova difficulty. There are some quests you can do here. They'll actually be beneficial, though. We still do need to get some fingers of people. We'll probably do that eventually. Where am I? Where am I on the map? Okay, we're right outside. Any dude mans? Dude mans. Doesn't look like there's dude mans. Yes, game, I picked several locks. Please fuck off. So what it was demonstrating there is sometimes you need to use those mag picks to actually get into doors, like this one. So it requires like 25 and 3 mag picks. We have used those. Some armor parts. A scorched journal. Wants to build his own flying death machine. You'll see it right there. Very nice. I'll just pick up that bypass shunt. That's something for hacking. Here's a couple of mag picks to replace the 3 we used. Some bunch of nanners. Oh. And he has a plasma rifle. Plasma rifle's pretty awesome, actually. Plasma rifle's very awesome. Let's go and equip that real quick so I can show you how it works. We'll use our mouse. We'll switch to that real quick. So the plasma rifle uses energy cells. We'll also pick up this assault rifle that's here. You can fire it just like this. That's pretty good. Or you can hold in the button. And that is super powerful. 10 out of 10. We'll use it again, including... In fact, we'll actually give this to the Parvati real quick. Let me switch back to my first weapon. There we go. Parvati, I got you a new weapon. Oh, I still have it equipped. Damn it, Lethal. You piece of dog shit. There you go. You take this. They can have 1 ranged weapon and 1 melee. These are pretty good, too, the assault rifles. I'm tempted to give her that. In fact, yeah, I've changed my mind. You can take that. They do a lot of damage, and they're stupid enough that, you know, Parvati can use them and maybe be effective in whatever she tries. We got some dead canids out here for whatever reason.
Move along, stranger. You don't want any trouble.
Let's put that back.
I don't know you.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Actually, it is here. I'm looking for Adelaide. Need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Oh, do you now? So, read some... Well, I don't care about that. I'm looking for the thermal power plant. I need to know... Do you know anything about that?
A geo what?
A geo what?
Plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide.
Okay,
if
I
you're
will.
gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Yep. Yep, there's an active volcano. That's how we have that geothermal plant here. It's absolutely fine, Grimmeth. It's a domesticated volcano, all right? It doesn't bite or, you know, have pyroclastic flows. It's perfectly tame. Anyway, where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Oh, the hothouse.
Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
All right, well, I'll leave you to that.
Much obliged.
I can't solve everyone's problems. I got my own problems. Like being stuck on this tutorial world. Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
It's very welcoming of you. You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
That's right, Growth. Is there a Waffle House around here? I'm itching for a fight.
You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
Tobaccorn?
I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Well, that's good. You don't... It doesn't have seasoning from the spit? I hope so. Anyway, that Reed guy who's in the place, he wants to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Well, he wants you to come back to town. He's willing to make amends. Also, I'll turn off the power if you don't.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Are you, though? Anyway, he wants me to divert the power solely over to him. He mentioned the plant.
He would do such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I have my own reasons.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Uh-huh. No manipulation here. That's what a hero would do. You're a hero, aren't you, Dr. Squishgood? Huh? I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Anyway, we have two, maybe other paths to actually choose from here. But our next path is going to take us to the place with the things. Oh, there is a way out. Oh no, that's actually not a way out. I was just deceived. For some reason, that light over the sink, it looked like a doorway to me, because I'm fucking stupid.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Uh-huh. That's cool. Thank you for sharing. Also, she's not supposed to be, like, outgoing or, like, talk to anyone, but she's very, you know, forthwith with me. Why is that, huh? Alright, so this is our next stop. I think we'll leave out the way we came, because right there, those are landmines. Although, really, this is a good demonstration of how fucking toothless these landmines are. I'm fine. Just let me take mine. Hey, what? What the hell got me there? Something killed my ass. Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure what the hell got me there. The landmines had all exploded. I must have been attacked by, like, one of them. But either way, you can see those things did, like, very little damage. I only got killed because I got hit by 3 of them. Unlike, like, Fallout New Vegas, where you step on one of those things, you're having your legs blown off. Especially if you're playing on any of the higher difficulties. Yeah, you probably turned around and shot me, didn't you? Probably something stupid like that. Anyway. Let's see, it makes you so special. Yeah, clearly it's because I'm a hero, Grimmeth. You're right. Everything is adding up. Up, 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 up. Let's see. Let's take a look around here real quick. Is there anything on these bodies? Okay, here we go. Here's the trip blade. Fantastic. So one thing I want to do is go over to Parvati here. You'll notice that she has this nice impact hammer. It does stun damage. We're going to go ahead and give her this, because I'd rather her just shoot things. I'm the one who needs to squish things, and this is a proper squishing implement right here. So let's equip that. Switch over to it. There we go. I don't remember having this much trouble, but, you know, it's all good. Now we can squish with the best of them, or at least, we're in the top 50 percentile, which is pretty good. Yeah, this is a one-handed squisher. We'll have a better squisher in the future. But for now, this'll do. We're on baby town for babies. We don't need to have the big league squisher yet.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, we're poking around in here now. Tactical burp.
You got it.
I got him. You're right. Totally booped him. We don't need to do any of that, but you do get more damage from hitting people in while in stealth and they're unaware. Not something I'm going to be doing a lot in this video game, especially after we get to a certain point. For now, I kind of have to be a little careful. We don't have a whole lot of armor right now. And things hurt. The only reason I can go as hog wild as I can is because we have a lot of health. I just need to pull this.
Not even a scratch.
Dark side. I was gonna say, what is even attacking? Bang. Good work, me. And I guess you were here too. What am I stuck on? Well, you can't lift your legs over that small incline. Why would you be able to lift your knees? This game does have a few flaws, but they're not big ones. They're just small annoyances. Vending machines with a hack skill of 20 or higher, you can actually sell items. Don't worry how that works. It's not important, all right? Sell all junk. It's good. Let's sell some of this garbage we got. Whoop, come on. Sell. Garbage. Yeah, like $7. That. We don't need you anymore. I'm not going to use that. I already showed you guys how it works. Do I have any extra armor? No. Instant merch, just add water. I love these machines are actually really handy. They have lots of good stuff in them. Like, what else do we have in here? And they look neat, too. Let's see. What kind of whoppets you got? Oh, there's an impact hammer right there. If we wanted to get our own, then we could go ahead and make it, like, lightning flavored with our modifications. They also just have a light machine gun hanging out in there, playing Nintendo. It could be yours for the low price of 260 arcade tickets. Man, I wish my arcade had light machine guns in them. Anyway. The Hackers movie taught you how it works? I think there's actually a bench in here somewhere. You also see like these shiny servos. When I first played this game, and even recently, I was like, are those going to be something I can use to build a robot?
I hope we're doing the right thing.
We are. Robots. Robots? Dead people. Oh, you have a mono lens. Engineering bonus. Range weapon skills. I don't care about those. I could give those to our friends. We will have more friends than Parvati in the future. Some of them will be able to equip things, like Parvati. What's that whooshing noise? Nothing to concern yourself with. I said nothing to concern. I got it. Nothing. Alright. Redirect power. Looks like we need to flip some switches before we can actually do this. We're operating at 22% efficiency. Fantastic. More stuff for us to pick up. Just some drugs. I guess that's the other thing I could show you. Do we have that unlocked yet? We do. So you'll see, here's our Adreno. That's our main, like, stim pack kind of thing. We can add other things to this, like this Tartarus sauce, which will give me additional health whenever I use the inhaler. These are also consumed, so don't think it's just forever, alright? Man, if the vending machines around here were designed like the retro-futuristic ones in this game, or Borderlands or Bioshock, it would be a great time. People would probably use them, or also Grimmeth.
3 switches.
Or maybe we're just old and we would only enjoy that. There's a robot. Let's get him. Entering bonk mode. Tactical bonk deployed. Oh yes. Got him. That's free money scurrying around. Magnum. Very good. There's some very nice names of things that you'll find in this game. I didn't see what that uniform did. It's not important. Music box, that's just some junk. It makes a little jingle. They didn't have to make it do that, but they did. It's because they are champions. They are better than Bethesda. They are Obsidian. I don't really care. There's actually, if you get enough lockpick, you can actually see what's in the cabinet before you open it. Don't ask how the fuck that works. It's not important. Sealed. Man. Stupid marine life. Sealing things. Alright, so we had that. We can go through that door over there. And I think that's the only way for it. Let's go. That's not a door, Lethal. That's actually just a big old middle finger. How could you not know the difference? Here is a door. Oh no, that takes you outside, idiot. For some reason I thought that was this way. What is this? Oh, this looks important. Let's open this.
Great work.
Thank you. I'm the coolest. All of your companions are very supportive. Let's see what we got here. Displeasure towards your management of the power plant. Seeing the staff budget. Identified and terminated. I hope this letter finds you wealthy. This fucking bullshit. There's so much tongue-in-cheek in this game. They do it pretty well. I think that was the other reason this game didn't really work for me when I actually played it originally in 2019. Is because I wasn't feeling particularly well. Not that that's changed much, but I'm feeling better than I did back then. Oh, there's another way to get up here. Man, I wasted all those. No. Some more mods and stuff. Let's pick up those. What's this? Another box. What's in the box?
Nice.
More stuff and things. Thank you, Parvati. Alright, so we got some free experience up here. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. Where are we going on the old Mapperino? Okay, there's a door right there we should go into, huh? No, that's the way we came in. We want to go... No, that was sealed, right? Seals? And don't think you're going to use lateral thinking and break a window. Trioptimum glass even exists here. Lethal tilts his head. Ah, there's some stairs right there we can go down. Now, where were those stairs? No, those are the stairs we just used, Lethal, you dumbass. I swear I've played this video game before. I'm just stupid. That's exit. It says around the door, Lethal. I think there's more places we can go in the routing room. That's the one that goes to the Veil. Here we go. Wasn't there more stuff in here? No. Maybe? Why? Let me switch to mouse and keyboard. I'll be smarter if I do it that way. Again, for those just joining us, you may be wondering why Lethal's not just always using it. It's because the mouse has the tendency to evict itself from the window whenever you're playing normally. Or in a window, excuse me. I know we can get in there. Oh yeah. Dumbass, you just need to use that. Stupid. Let's see what else we got in here. Chester Higgins, Hullhead. So upset about the damn seals. Hey there, Cody. Welcome in. I just pulled my head out of my ass. Mechanicals. There's some guy locked down here. And there's also some safety protocols. Fantastic. I told you I'd do better if I went on to keyboard and mouse, and I did. I hear robots. There's something that needs to be squished. There it is.
Here we go. Everyone all right? Down they go.
Calm down, Parvati. I got him.
Processing.
Nothing to processor. It's just a trick of the shadows. Bypass shunt. Search failed.
Phoenix performed.
Here they come.
Stop it. You're having trouble with those? Just circling around them works really well? Right. Right. Everything's getting upset. Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. What do we get now? We've got some fairly good dialogue skills. I think we could go better on those, though. I don't know. Kind of want more science. You know what I mean? You feel me? Science! I also do need to get some new armor eventually, and science will help with that, somehow. We can always get better at speaking later. Let's go ahead and get some faster sprint speed. That's always fun when I'm trying to close the distance. Hello? Identify yourself or you will be squished. Those are the rules.
Go away, Phantom!
Ow! They'll grow back, don't worry. I didn't take damage that time. Explain that, Atheist.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Listen, I'm not trying to startle you. Most people just don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins?
Yeah, it's our mantra.
You must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me. I'm right here. I should slap him.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination.
Neat.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Ah. When I'm Lethal D Feline, the D stands for D, as in D-E-E. Anyway, so what do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon.
What?
I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
I see. How have you been surviving? I mean, what happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Alright. So how didn't you get killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Man, I want to die too. Fucking everyone else gets to have fun. You mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Well, okay, so you maybe know... Wait, before all that, you said something about being a Sisty Pig Tycoon?
Oh, before. Definitely before. Sisty Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career.
I see. Anyway, since you worked on these things, you know how to stop them, right?
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Alright. Well, I mean... I can deal with them. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
I'm nodding.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Well, I mean, they follow the behavior of a logic module, right? Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Thank you. Alright, so do you know if there's any, like, logic control module just hanging around playing Nintendo?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Alright. Neat, thank you. Well, that's another quest we can turn in with that. You go ahead and stay safe down here. Just got another impact hammer for free? Sure, I'll take that. Why not? Antibiotics cream. I'll absolutely take your antibiotics. Hurt. Up, 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 up. Let's just run like the Dickens. Now, to be honest, I've never turned these things off because I end up killing them usually before I get to that PC. But we'll see what happens. We'll see where the road takes us. That's the control terminal. That's the routing switch. I don't have the mag locks for that. Mag picks, excuse me. I think this is the room where I typically just kill everything.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
There is steam, isn't there? Even though we're playing this on Epic Game Store. Wait, what was that? I think this is one you can turn off the steam with. There we go.
Okay, going quiet.
No more steam.
Halt.
Nope. I want it. Make me, nerd.
Searching.
Back. Sir, back. Come get me. Come get me. Parvati, what are you doing? You silly bitch. Back. Sir, back. Thankfully, they can't aim over that railing, so you're perfectly safe. That's the routing switch. We still need to go higher to get to that. This is one of the things we need to fiddle with.
Just 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
He'll probably die. Or something. I don't know.
Performing.
Oh, crap. It's in my face. Swing, damn you. This game does have some input issues. Uh-oh. I'm getting hassled. I don't know where you are. I'm just gonna keep swinging. You die at your own fault. Okay, that's you. Apparently that one got that one got confused down there. There you are. There we go. See? That's the next time that I have not actually found that PC before I just killed everybody. Not a good place to actually get to. You just, you know, just run through the robots. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, sometimes there's just input issues and my character will not swing. That's on keyboard, that's on controller. Just how it is. There's robots everywhere. Let's see, that's a routing switch. We'll need to get to that. Up, 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 up.
Where'd it go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
I told you I don't know.
Something you need?
You mention your dad a lot, but nothing about your mom.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Uh-huh. Alright, so how's that possible? So is she dead or what?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Is that normal or what?
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned something earlier I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah, what do you mean too clean? Oh, you mean, yeah, the place where the Vicar is.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits.
Bits.
You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Alright. I mean, you're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Come on, no, you're not going to be the next Sagan with that attitude. Anyway, you asked if I was a drinker in the bar?
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
Well, I could have said something, but I didn't. Also, I saw something flash up there. I don't know what it was on my stream interface. It doesn't matter. I like to drink now and then. Don't make a habit. I drink now and then.
Failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window.
Mm-hmm.
When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
That's unfortunate. I can't abide someone who can't handle their liquor.
Well, I'm one of them that can't. So I don't make a habit of drinking.
Alright. Well, anyway. Here's the thing. So you can modify the behavior. You cannot select a new mode, but you can have them go ahead and attack, you know, other auto mechanicals if you wish. Again, they've always just been dead before I've gotten to that, so whatever. The squish is stronger. Up, 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 up. Alright.
I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Mm-hmm. She is a permanent companion. So we will see a little bit more of Parvai. She's very involved in the next particular world.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yes, ma'am. Also, thank you, Chris, for that subscription there. Appreciate you. Yes, I know what I'm doing, but I don't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Mm-hmm. I see your point, but I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
You and your babbling. I'm glad you did. You need to speak up more, Pumpkin.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
You know, it's not the first time I've done that. Alright, so we can redirect power. I will continue. It's all like it's irreversible. For reasons. Do you redirect power to Edgewater or Botanical Laboratory? Let's go ahead and do it to Edgewater. Just like Parvati wanted. And you're like, no, Adelaide said you were a hero. Well, she can say as much as she fucking wants. Also, I was hoping to run into Jeremy here, but I can't remember where the hell he's located. I think he's actually in here. Ah, yeah, we do need to get in there. I don't have the security to do so. Or do I? One second. Let me see if I have any wearables that can help me with this. What am I wearing currently? Melee, tech skills. I need ones that help me with stealth skills.
Rampage!
Rampage! Right? Oh, Lothar. Welcome in, Lothar. Were you playing more Splatoon today? I was gonna say, we can actually... I'm not sure if my bot will actually do shoutouts. We'll see real quick. Oh, well. Oh, you're playing Thousand Year Door. Well, there you go. How's that going? I was going to say, usually when I pop in and I just lurk on your channel, you're playing some Splatoon. I'm guessing this is the remake of that. Anyway, welcome in. We are playing through The Outer Worlds. I am Dr. Nathaniel Squishgood. We are under conduct to only use squishing weapons, which I'm using. Anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here. Our job is done here. We have squished. I do need to actually get into that room eventually to get that logic thing, but we can always come back here. It's not that big a deal. You didn't miss anything? We shouldn't have any pre-rolls. Oh, did it do it? Oh, it must have ran an ad without my knowing. Fuck. Well, oh well. Oh, hell. I'm new at this whole using ads to keep ads from happening. Anyway, if you were stuck in an ad, we were just looking for some things and stuff. It wasn't that crazy. What is going on over here, Pervot? Get him. Don't you walk around.
We made it.
Yep, we did in fact make it, Pumpkin. Alright, anyway, we are playing through Outer Wilds. We are doing a melee-only run on hard difficulty. It's been pretty fun. I was asking you how your playthrough of Thousand Year Door was going, Lothar. Also, welcome to everyone in. We have some other Obsidian RPGs coming out in the future. There's actually supposed to be a sequel to this game coming out this year. I'm not sure if that's going to be on the docket. There's a lot of things going on right now, so that might be shifted. It's hard to say. Anyway, let's head back to Adelaide. We're going to tell her that, hey, guess what? We turned off your power. You should go back. See, pretty good. We're closing in on the end. Already on the end. Goddamn. Must have been playing that for a while. Outer Worlds further in. Maybe it should be far out.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Why did I do it? It isn't personal. I do want my regulator back, but also Reed needs his people back. Also, I could just tell you to fuck yourself.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Well, I mean, I can deal with Reed for you in multiple ways. I could squish him.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh?
Yep.
This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
We'll call him A, we'll call him B.
If you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
You don't have to be roomies, kiddo. I mean, I need some help convincing Reed.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater.
The fact that you can just do that is pretty impressive.
The vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
True, it is. That's disgusting. What happens if you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Alright. So, what even happened to you? Why are you so mad?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Okay. Well, we're done here then. We could go and talk to all those people and tell them to go back, but you know what? We don't need to do that. We're just going to go over here to Edgewater and talk to Reed himself. And hopefully we'll get a level in this process so we can get some more lockpick. Up, 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 up. Let's go ahead and put this away. We don't need that wobbling around yet. Yet. Yet, Lethal? Yet. Alright, Reed. I'm back.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Alright, so I spoke with Adelaide. She's not coming back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, change leadership might just be what this town needs, Reed.
I am a Spacer's choice man. My father was a Spacer's choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer. But it is my home.
My buttoned up? I'm using the beginning armor, dude. Anyway, all your people are like dying from, the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Well, I mean, Adelaide's people aren't. And they eat nothing but that salt tuna here.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated.
Oh, no.
We are a Spacer's Choice salt tuna cannery. We eat salt tuna here, and only salt tuna.
Alright, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's that food that's making you sick, dude. You need some other... You need a more rounded diet, alright?
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food. But that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us. So the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, she's found a way to grow food.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
She's using people. Also, I could lie and say, all you need to know is it involves some really complicated math, and it works. She's using bodies, dude. It's pretty cool.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance.
I know. Not all you're expecting,
what
right?
a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
Uh-huh. Well... It's funny, I'm not in the mood to argue. I don't think he is either. Anyway, this town needs Adelaide more than it needs you.
So, Adelaide wants me gone.
Yes, sir.
Trade my life for the life of the town.
Uh-huh.
You understand what she's doing. If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom.
Well, I mean, do what you want. I'm not running this town, into the ground. Or, I mean, could just use all the help it can, man.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
I won't stand in her way.
Good.
My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
She always did like the back of you. Anyway, bye. And if you don't do this, if you side with like Adelaide, then you can go and kill him and take the regulator out of town. That's how you get his hat. It's pretty alright. That's what I did in my first playthrough. I figured we'd do it this way this time. It's a bittersweet victory in the final segment as well. It says that they're barely able to scrape by. And I think Adelaide dies in the winter in that reality. I'm not sure. She is kind of old. Kind of old. Anyway, we're done here, so let's go to the map, go to the region, and let's go ahead and zip-zop back here. Man, I love fast travel, especially in a game that loads quickly. Doesn't always squish. Sometimes we squish with logic instead of hammers. But only sometimes. Only when it's prudent. Up, 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 up. Oh, I could have. We won't worry about that for now. We're gonna get a better weapon soon. Hello.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yep. Well, I talked to Reed into leaving, and now you can come back to Edgewater. How about that?
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point.
I told him I'd squish him if he did.
It's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Uh-huh. Don't want to encourage my bad behavior. Anyways, better off with you run that place. You gave me a watch. Cool.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
Mm-hmm.
I might turn that old cannery into a garden.
You told me you'd do it. You can't just bite on this.
I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Also, you could probably hook up this place to that thing's power just using like those LED tracks I point out. No? Okay. Whoa, hey. Companion perks. Thank you. I'm taking this now. This is mine. That's the real reason we did this. We leveled up again. Well, we do need to do some things with some tech. I don't recall how much we need for that. I think it was 5? And we'll put some more in science, because science is good. Science is the best. Science is what you need in this game. And you can level up now. That's right. Your companions also level up. We can make them have more health. They can generate more hate and aggro. They can also just give you more skill in the party. We'll just get you more health, because that's generally always useful. Especially when I haven't improved your armor. Anyway, our job is here is done, and we're going to go back to our ship finally. Then we can finally get to the squishing. You put too many perk points in the generating hate. Let me tell you about the perk points I put into hate.
Ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome.
Madam.
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
You can't be popping out of the ground like that. I'll think your ass is Rossetti, okay? We need to set some ground terms here if you're going to be on my ship. Anyway, you've never been on a ship before?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Okay, I guess, you know, just find a cabin at yours, kiddo.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister.
Okay.
Captain.
Your gloves have
I can
fingernails
call you
on them?
Captain now. I got a captain.
Look at me. I have a captain now. You are too excited about this. Way too excited. We'll be coming back here shortly, but first, let's go ahead and install this drive.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Uh-huh.
What can I do for you,
I'm the best.
Captain?
Well, I got the regulator.
Do
Finally.
you know how to install a power regulator?
Look at that face. Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you.
Oh crap, Grimmeth, you're
Across
right.
the cargo bay, up the ladders.
You know, Ada really does fit in perfectly with this sort of corporation structure, doesn't she, Grimmeth? Talking about Satisfactory. You know, you're not wrong, Grimmeth. You're not wrong. Hop, 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 hop. I just climbed that using my feet. That's how good I am. There you go. Just plug it in. Up. Ow.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Alright, plugged in the regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Good, good.
I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Good. Do it. There's at least 3 Adas. That's right. Thing has oars on it. I don't recall those oars ever being used. What do they do? Maybe they just hold up the ship.
We have received
They're just
a
like struts.
communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Of course. We haven't heard from him for a while.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Well, my brain can, like, slow down time, so that's cool.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Alright, cool. Yeah, he just glosses over the whole, like, slow down time thing. Oh, it could be worse. I mean, you could have IBS. Slowing down time, you really got the best of it. Alright, well, I'll have a word with Glass. Also, why do I need a nav key to land on the planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon. Terraformed.
Oh, okay,
badly,
sorry.
And almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Mm-hmm.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is almost rolling her eyes up there. Well, I guess I'll go find her.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
All right. Sounds good. I'll put it to use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Okay.
And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay. First, let's go look at that shroud thing, since we can actually get into the captain's quarters now. And here it is. I'll do a victory jump. This is the holographic shroud. It lets you disguise yourself. You just need to find an ID cartridge, which you may find lying about for undisclosed reasons. Don't worry about it. This is our terminal. Uh-huh.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
Not yet. What's this over here? There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number is etched on its chassis, and it includes the letters SAM. That's weird. What the hell's that about? Ada! What's this robot?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be?
What's this robot up there?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
That sounds good. Alright, cool.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Man, that's what this game needs. Is a luck stat. That's one way that New Vegas is so much better than this game.
Would you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
Sounds like I need one. Anyway, search for Sam. What do we got in here for Sam? Do not forget, found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during our last job. It should not be too difficult to get up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Might some say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of the factory standard part Sud's Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat-modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress set back estimated now to at least a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to, but I do. I'm giving up hope on that delivery. The part was lost in transit. It's not turning up anytime soon, but good news. I heard from a fellow who knows, a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the Acid Steeper. I can, filch. Yes. A part was sent to a old storage facility someplace called Roseway. I sure never thought that I'd have to go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I can pick it up following this next pit stop to Emerald Vale. Wiles wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details on that later. Some doctor, Squashwell, something like that.
Shower is scheduled?
Yeah, don't tell me the luck stat is useless, you piece of crap. Anyway, we're in a new place, full of adventure. We'll take Parvati. Because we might as well. We'll miss out on some dialogue that you'll have if you have the Vicar with you, because he's also a companion. Wait, I'm in Edgewater. Why am I in Edgewater, damn it? Oh, we already talked to him. I thought we took off. I need to go select it from the machine. Sorry, everybody. I'm stupid. We could also just go and get him. What do we need for his quest? Let me see. We also have some stuff we can unlock. We'll get to that in a bit. Yes. You want us to go to the domicile. You know what? I feel like doing that. Let's go do it. It's over there, huh? Yeah, sure. You can come along, Pumpkin. That way you guys can hear Max talk about things and stuff. You wouldn't want to miss out on that. Just because Lethal wants to go 1 billion miles an hour. I'm eager to get the weapon I want for effectively the rest of the game. Alright? You understand. Where's my hammer? That's not the hammer button. There's my hammer button. Up, 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 up. Suppose we could also get that logic unit while we're out, you know, out and about. Up, 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 up. And then we'll come back and get, like, people... Once I get this weapon I'm alluding to, we'll come back and we'll get all the fistful of fingers. Those will be pretty easy with this weapon. Oh yeah, it reminds me. I was like, what do I want to spend this on? I want to get this up so I have at least 20, so I can use power attacks with two-handed weapons. Why? I don't know. Maybe this upcoming weapon is two-handed. Maybe it isn't. Stay tuned. Oh, you didn't commit. You stupid piece of dog shit. Alright. Except now I can do power attacks. Cool. Thank you. What kind of perks we got on offer? Walk speed. I think I'll just take walk speed. Walk speed's always good. You're like, Lethal, you already have sprint speed. Well, yeah, but I can't walk whenever, or I can't run whenever I have my hammer raised. Those are the rules. Why can't you do it? I don't know. Some kind of regulations. There's some marauders. Let's go kick their asses. They don't know that I'm here. What are they waiting for? Ben, where'd you go? Come back. Ben. Ben. The Ben. Run to cover. Run to cover. Have another inhaler. Stop shooting me. There's other targets. Inhaler. Inhaler. Run, 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 run. Inhaler again. I need some better armor very quickly here. There are other targets. Please shoot those other targets. Parvati. Oh, actually, no, she's dead. All right, punk. I'm gonna get you. Don't do it. Boom. There we go. Low pressure helmet. That could probably serve us better. You got any better armor? Yeah, you do. That'll help. A reminder, I'm still using the, like, beginning armor that I walked out of the death coffin in. Bravari, you can get up now. Stop milking it, honey. Got Laird today. Alright, cool. There we go. So now we can bring that back to our boy, and he will be very happy. Or at least, I think we actually need to go one other place. Yeah, that's where it really is. So let's go pick it up. There are no other targets. Up, 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 up. Only lethal. Let's see. Do I want to put this on me? 9 armor versus 3. I could. That'll help a little bit. I'll just put that on you, though. You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy your new armor, kiddo. What does this do for you? Tech skills plus 5. There you go. Now maybe you won't die half as quickly. You can be more helpful. No. Can you handle this? Oh, you looked at someone else. Fantastic. See, you're already being more effective. Another trip blade. Nothing, nothing. Bubkiss. There's your body. All the limbs are missing and the head. Another assault rifle in there. Up, up, up. Do, 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 do. think it's getting windy outside. I hear it blowing. There's a gentleman.
Looks clean.
Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. No barking. Is that a ringleader up there? I'm not sure what that is. Just some goon. Yeah, don't worry about that guy. He just got squished. Squish. And do it again. Don't you walk away from me while I'm squishing you. Bang. Just keep swinging. There you go. What you got in the box is some ammo, some of that. More inhaler. Drino is pretty much free, so you should use it whenever you can. There are some landmines in here, so you gotta be careful. This isn't the same without pocket circuit fire. It really isn't. Yeah, there they are. You cannot squish a landmine. They are unsquishable. That's alright. There's the journal. I hear some primals being very upsetty. It's so hard to just pick up things without, with the damn controller. We'll go keyboard and mouse for a little bit. Alright, so we got that for our boy. Let's go ahead. I can't... There's... Those damn primals are upsetting it. Alright, can I teleport now? Good. That's a botanical lab. Geothermal plant's just right here. So while we're in the area, we might as well see if I can pick up this logic circuit. Lift your goddamn legs. I think I showed it there. That terminal in there can actually turn off that fence. I just didn't feel like putting the shunts into it, you know? You know? From your planet, from the planet to your living room. Sell my junk. I have some other stuff to sell too. Don't I have like canned meat in here? I guess not. Actually, that was its inventory, not mine. Idiot. Jackass. I don't see the canned meat in there, so we've already gotten rid of it. It's good. Now let's sell this stuff. I'm not going to use it. And that should be down here. I don't have the fucking kits. Or the... I don't have the picks. You got any picks inside you? Picks? Doesn't look like it. You got some armor I should probably buy. How much? 17? Only 10 on the armor, though. 4 on the armor. Shaking my head. Why do I even buy things? Of course it needs damn picks. I don't remember where that keycard's actually kept. Or I just go and pick it up. Do you have any picks? You don't. It's all middle fingers in here, huh? Well, then I'll just forget about it for now. Yes, yes, yes. It's the choice. Burr, 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 burr. Let's go back to Edgewater. We're going to get Vicar Max. His first name's Vicar. His last name is Max. You're like, that's not how... No, it is.
Had your rations yet?
You just weren't paying attention. You, sir.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Why are your eyeballs so shiny? Like, the irises are shiny, but the sclera are also extremely shiny. Why is that? Seems like it was a better choice.
The greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100.
Mm-hmm.
Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan.
Alright, well, I found Adelaide has been digging up corpses to improve the soil. How do you feel about that?
From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
There are other people
Yes,
out there. I
of
don't know what they're
course.
doing.
My reaction was unreasonable.
Yes, it was. Do you find it objectable?
I'd need to give it careful consideration before answering. If it does improve the soil, it would seem to be a benefit overall.
Mm-hmm.
Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
Good. Greater good. Anyway.
Of course.
I got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is
Language.
This French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Wow. Well, you're overacting a little bit, aren't you?
Overreacting? Do you have any idea
No,
how
I
many
don't.
years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you?
No.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, has to be some cosmic retribution. Well, I mean, why do you think it held the secret you're looking for?
Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Okay. What tells us philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bokonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Okay. Well, I mean, you searching for this banned book kind of sets a bad example, doesn't it? I don't really care,
Story
but
of my
it does,
life.
right?
Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time.
Uh-huh.
I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bokonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
That's right, Milkslinger. You may have spoken too soon. Maybe there are people that know French in this crazy universe of ours. Sure, come along. I could use more people to shoot guns and take bullets.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
Oh, man.
I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really.
Me too.
I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
You're becoming quite the road trader.
I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Okay, hacking. Well, that's pretty cool. Not in the mark for hacking. No, of course. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
I never said you'd be our vicar, but okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. We have the vicar. That was the main thing I was coming back for. We'll buy some more picks and do all the other stuff we have here in Edgewater in just a moment. I want to get the hell out of here and get my weapon. We're going to Groundbreaker. We have other things to do here.
Destiny.
Oh, yes, game. Thank you. I just used it. But that's our system map. You could select a thing, have sub-things, and you can go to those sub-things.
The Groundbreaker.
Can we chat?
Yes. Why
Hey,
is it
Captain?
Parvati?
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Uh-huh. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Well, let's go ahead and head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Hooray.
Did you want to talk about something else?
Nah. Let's go. It's not time for you to move along. Alright, we've got the Vicar, we have Parvati, let's go. We have new places to explore. In space. Because Groundbreaker's just a... I think it's another seed ship, actually, just like the Hope. It's just in space.
Hey, Captain.
Well, I guess the Hope was, too.
I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Congratulations.
That's not the point. This hackman just knocked out one of my workers.
I should probably put this away, huh?
Customs and inspection.
I'll be over to see you in a second, kiddo.
Right this.
Yes. It's a stun baton. They got all kinds of nice things in here.
Wait.
I'm coming.
Identification, please.
Let's see. Well, the name's Dr. Nathaniel Squishgood. It's my first time here.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker.
Nope.
You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
She's excitable. Sorry.
Welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day.
Hooray.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Uh-huh. So, how do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, I take it this happens a lot?
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
All right. Well, that was a mistake. I'll just go talking to him and straighten this thing out. It's not going to be a problem.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
Okay.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
I would mind. I mean, sure, I'll do it.
Wanda
For money.
Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Okay. For shipment? Shipment of what?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Man, those Samios can do goddamn everything, can't they? Sure, got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, more like you dumb, am I right? Wait. We'll go see you dumb, but first we have more pressing issues. Very, very much more pressing
Captain,
issues.
could I have a moment of your time?
Which is gonna be Vicar. What you need, Max?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time.
You
While
could.
we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Okay. So, you know someone who can read French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu.
Mm-hmm.
He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
All right. Sounds like a good lead. Where do we find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch.
Even Monarch?
All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
The super easy to hack that I mentioned. Alright, cool. So why are you such a highly skilled hacker anyway?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Man, prison doesn't sound so bad here in the future. Alright, well that's cool. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Alright, cool. We're done with your conversation, which means I can get my weapon. So you come into this room, and you're going to jump on these, and you're going to go up here. Then you're going to get out your hammer, or whatever implement you got.
Well, well, well. What fine treasures might await us in here?
Where the hell are you? Do. I said jump, damn it! My life points. I need them. Oh. See, this is what I meant by me clicking outside the window. That's why we play with a controller. I know I'm hurt. I'm moving to the fucking left. I can't fucking control myself. How am I still alive? There it goes. Alright, we'll try that again with the controller. We'll try that again with the controller. God damn it. Stupid thing moving on its own. Not too many games that have this problem, but it's kind of annoying when they do. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jellybean? You do. I could also increase my armor. That would probably help. No one noticed me steal it. That's good. There's a thing. No, no, no. We're not going after the Vicar's thing.
Security.
No, not yet. We're gonna get my hammer first, alright? Where the hell did I get this? Someone must have given me that. That's cool. Alright. Actually, I think that's his. That's in his inventory. Let's tinker with my, yeah, that's what I'm currently wearing. My hibernation suit. Now all of a sudden... Wait. Why... Lethal tilts his head quizzically like a dog. You... Oh, I guess it's not getting that much armor. Fuck me. Alright. This is what we'll do. Wait, why is that getting so little armor?
Check the departures register.
Let's load that video game. I'm not used to it getting so little. It usually gets like 3 or 4. Like units of armor whenever you upgrade. So that's weird. Let's get all that money back. Because we can do this better. Alright? Pardon me. We got a lot of vending machines actually over here. Let's take a look in this area.
Distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Don't tell me my business, Devil Vicar.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip?
Nope.
That's how you know your weapon loves you back.
Oh.
I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Uh-huh. Cool. Let's see what you got. Merchant skill is determined by your best dialogue skill, which mine's Intimidate. Give me a good deal or I will squish you. That's pretty much how it goes. Those are all weapons. That's good. We get a 5% discount.
I know she's in there.
That's that. You're this man. Do you have any,
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, And it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
That's understandable. You sound very tired, sir.
Have a look.
In a book. It's reading Rainbow. You got any fucking armor? You do. Is any of it... I can get some hats. I could get these hats. Why is everything you have just so terrible? Listen, I'm gonna go to the vending machines at the fucking beginning of this level and buy some actual decent armor. Because this is absurd. Yes, I know. Leave me alone.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures register.
Yes, I
to find
hear
out which
them.
crew
There they are.
I mean,
Let me take another look at you. You had weapons. You didn't have any armor? You did have armor. 10, 9. Garbage. Give me it. What kind of hat do I want? There were some better hats at the other one.
In and out.
Incoming ad in 5 minutes. Because of course we do. Alright, let's actually get some decent armor on, and then I can get my weapon. Because you know what? 3 armor just isn't doing it for some reason. Just give me anything. Just give me that hat. 4, 9, that hat. Thank you. Alright, now we should be able to go in that room without getting eviscerated. Especially if I don't lose control of my body. Up, up. It'd also be helpful if my teammates get in here. Let's see. We got another consumable slot, so let's go ahead and slam on some stuff. We'll get some natural regen. Actually, don't we have... Could sworn we had some dervish stuff in here. I don't see it, though. I guess not. That's the closest thing, the stimulation. Give me the bread. Or not the bread. Where's the... I need meat. Meat gives you a little more health points. Do I not have any meat? All those things I picked up. No meat? We'll just get this. Just get more armor rating, stupid. That sounds good. Alright.
Well, well, well. What fine treasures might await us in here?
Could be anything. Okay, I need you folks to not die unceremoniously, if you'd be so kind. Right. Him again. Him again. There goes the auto mechanical. It's flying around. Where'd he go? Sir, can you please perish? Not me. Not me. I said not me. I swear I did this earlier today and I had no issue with this room, but I was able to do it with keyboard and mouse. Now it's just making me look like a punk.
Well, well, well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Fine
Well, well,
treasures
well.
might await us in here.
Could be anything.
Got it. Heads down.
Let's try using this off the bat, shall we? Bang. Him again. Get covered. Take inhaler. Let them get in here. Do some damage to things. Bang. Oh shit. Parvati is... Okay, Parvati is down. Max is still over here. Bang. That's bad. Come on, bitch. I was gonna say, I can't even see your light bar. No spinneroonies on my watch, sir. Ow. Oh, you're in for such a walloping. Those damn electrical blasts are very hard to avoid. Sir, why are you taking, like, no damage? Because you haven't upgraded your hammer level. Listen, just let me in here. We're gonna go ahead and solve this problem the scientific way. Science weapons are unique weapons. They have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effects both increase with your science skill. Jock engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high. It's good. So I wasn't doing any damage, but don't worry. We have an app for that. It's called the Prismatic Hammer. Bat! Fucking bat! Now, we haven't really been over it, but there's actually 5 damage types in this game. Also, we're going to learn about flaws. There's 5 damage types. There's physical, there's plasma, there's electrical, corrosive, and in-ray damage. This hammer does everything. It's pretty obscene, as you just saw. Anyway, during your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking a flaw is optional, but doing so, well, also gives you a perk point. The choice is yours. Would you like to just take more plasma damage? You can. Sure, why not? More plasma damage. You want more plasma damage, don't you? Why not? Let's go ahead and get some companion kills. Give us more XP. That could have long-term effects. Now we have this. The game, well, it's not won yet, but it will be significantly easier. And I can just increase this to do more damage. Also, is that ad going? I can't tell. I can't tell. This interface is still stupid on Twitch for me. Anyway, we got money. Let's go ahead and spend it making our scientific weapon stronger. You can only take it 5 levels above your own, so this is now a level 11 weapon. And it's going to be doing something like 350 damage. It's pretty good. And yes, science! Alright, is it going? It looks like the ads may be going. The ad is in progress. Alright.